And you are live. Okay.
Hello!
Let me just stick.
We've got Instagram and you guys on at the same time.
And
this is the first time we're doing this. Can they see Olga in the background?
they
Sorry,
can.
you're probably like doing multiple things at once.
Okay.
Hi, Gorgies!
Cool. You're live on both.
Welcome back to my channel and my Instagram. Well, I haven't ever gone live on Instagram other than the royal wedding, I don't think. Have I all?
No, I don't.
Anyway, hello, welcome back. It has been a crazy whirlwind of a week. Me and Ollie are now in self-isolation, like probably many of you / all of you are. I've had a few meltdowns. Like, oh my gosh, you know, worrying about my family. But the first meltdown was about our wedding. We kind of realised that we probably can't get married when there's a pandemic, you know, casual.
Not useful.
And also, I think we had a few days of like going, what? Well, this is 2 years in the making. We feel so sad about this. And then, you know, after a cry and then 2 days of coming around to the idea, me and Ollie were like, well, actually, this is bigger than us. You know, this is something that we can't risk. We can't have a gathering of 150 people, you know, and also we can't put those who we love at risk of being unwell and potentially, you know, catching the virus, you know. So we decided, our wedding was in May, so we decided to postpone it for a whole year. So I think we've come around to the idea now. Me and Ollie, because we've been in self-isolation, we've been very lucky in the careers, you know, we work. We've been able to self-isolate, and we've managed to have a morning of trying to ring round suppliers, and I think a lot of the suppliers are just like, yeah, we totally know. We'll basically postpone your booking and forward on your deposit, because I was worried we were going to lose loads and loads of money because we didn't have wedding insurance. So, but thank goodness we are all good on that front. I think, you know, there's been tears, and now we're coming out the other side. You know, we're kind of like, right, we're going to have a gorgeous day next year. 2021 is our year. And now we're kind of, you know, I'm looking at the news, being a journo, most hours of the day. I should probably turn it off at some point, because sometimes I whip myself up into a frenzy, probably like us all. You know, I'm not the only one scared about this pandemic on the planet. You know, all of us are, you know, and yeah, I think I'm a bit shocked and stunned this week. Some of my freelance bits have been cancelled, and you know, life has to go on and we have to come together as a community. I think one of the things I really wanted to say on here is, if you guys are booking shopping slots wherever you are in the world, make sure you really do need them, because there's a lot of people in my community, and I'm sure in your community, I'm sure you're the lovely lot that aren't taking the slots if you don't need them. But if you seriously don't need a shopping slot, Morrison's, Tesco, Asda, Sainsbury's to come and deliver your shop. I know of lots of VI couples, lots of wheelchair users, you know, people with comorbidities that need, you know, a delivery. Luckily I've got my Ollie Bobs and we go out and brave Asda together. But yeah, I just thought I'd have a friendly nod to just say, just make sure those slots are free for those who need them. And me and Ola probably, well, hopefully want to just rally and just do what we can for the people around us. I'm thinking what I can do. So any suggestions, leave them in the comments, because I think we need to spread a lot of love right now, and a lot of positive energy and vibes. So that's my 2 cents. I'm not the only one that said it, and I'll get off my hobby horse now, but I hope you guys are okay. Seriously though, I hope you're really looking after yourselves. Yeah, Ollie Bobs, have we got any cues?
Okay,
Who's
so
here?
We got Total Storm Addict.
Ooh,
says,
nice views today.
hi there. Can't wait for your next vid, but after reading the title, I send you a hug and a pat for Olgie too. I
Oh,
hope
yeah.
everything is okay. Lots of love from Australia. And then they say, duh, silly me. I hope it's just with the current world crisis that your wedding is delayed. My
Yeah,
thoughts
it
go
is
out
the
to all affected by
coronavirus.
what's been happening.
I think a lot of people have had to cancel their weddings. Olgie had flowers for her little collar, and my dressmaker was going to have a cut off from my dress and put it on her collar and make her a collar. But that's still going to happen. It's still so cute and adorable, and it will continue into next year. Any more,
Okay,
Bob?
so we've got Ben Lewis who says, nice to see you again.
Lovely to
Footy
see
Nut
you,
Guy,
Ben.
who says hello. David Howard 1995 says hello.
Dave!
Cassie293 says best to be safe.
Yeah,
Lee
it's
Jordan
best
says
to be
such
safe.
a shame you've had to cancel, but you know you have another year to make it even better.
Yeah, a lot more saving, maybe splurge even more. Probably shouldn't say that because, you know, we were splurging quite a lot already because obviously biggest day of our lives and all that, you know. Been together 7 years, but we'll be together for 8 long years, won't we, darling?
Yes,
We'll get
indeed.
married finally. And we went to pick our wedding rings, guys, as well. So they're being made somewhere on this planet, crazy world we live in right now. So I don't really know when they're gonna get made. Yeah. We were like, should we wear them? No, we're not going to.
Shaba says, sending love and hugs to you both. Yellow
Oh,
heart.
Shaba.
And then
Hello,
we've got
Gorgie.
Claire Louise, who says, Lucy, your hair looks so long and luscious, beautiful as always.
Thank you, my love. I was going to get my extensions put back in. I had extensions around like December time. So yeah, I mean, they're in my hairdressers and my lovely Anthony's looking after them. So I'm sure we can get them put back in at some point. I probably won't save those ones for my wedding now. Might get new ones. I'm babbling. Anything else, my darling?
So, let's have a look. Footy Nut Guy says, do I, as in me personally, do freelance graphic work?
Oh, okay, that's really cool. Yeah, I think there's a lot of YouTubers. I've seen a lot of live streams go on. I know a lot of people in the online world are just hopefully upping their video content because it can't just be all about coronavirus. I think it's going to get to a point where we're all crazy mad and paranoid. Well, I'm probably already getting to that point already. I think we're going to have to think about something else in the end. Yeah. Really? What do you think, Ol?
Well, currently I'm not freelance.
No, you're not freelance, darling.
But you are.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Indeed. Yeah. I just really think that we all need to band together around this time. Guys, please write in the comments how you are, because I think it's all about mental health and well-being. You know, I'm really trying to just go, right, I've planned that thing for 2 years. I thought that thing, which is our wedding, was going to happen. And you build yourself up, don't you? And you think, you know, it's going to be the best day of our lives, and it probably would have been. But then, you know, in the split second, it's just whipped from under you. And then you think, wow, life really can change that quickly. And I think that when I related to that, and it sounds really solemn, when I went blind, you know, one day I could see and one day I couldn't. You know, I lifted the blindfold off and I couldn't see anymore. And I think, I don't know, I just feel like life is so fast-paced and you feel like you can control everything, but we can't. And I just feel so philosophical at this time, and just that we should enjoy every single moment. I know that we're going to be in quarantine, and I know that we're all going to be inside our houses, but I just need now, because over the past week I've been frantic, I need now to have this live stream as a line in the sand to think, actually, no, I'm just going to take a deep breath and really just think, right, let's do some face masks. Let's think about how I can help my neighbours. Like maybe some nice little notes or something to make them feel happy. That's what I'm thinking about. Getting a puzzle for my nan.
Yeah.
Me and Ollie have been
we've
been setting up the iPad for my nan as well. And we've been doing loads of WhatsApps. Actually, my group family WhatsApps now is what did we call it? Like
Oh.
feeling sane in quarantine or something.
Something like that.
And we all have WhatsApps most nights for at least half an hour. And my nan's always like, which way's the camera going round, Luce? What's going on? And we get her on eventually, don't we all?
We do.
You know, so I think I just need to turn off BBC News 24/7.
Oh, that's why we switch it to another channel's news.
Yeah, yeah, I should do.
There's so many.
Yeah.
So I think you've answered this one just kind of in your statement, but I'll read it out anyway. Got any tips for staying in isolation? I came back from uni yesterday where there was a confirmed case, so I'm self-isolating for 2 weeks.
Yeah, see, that's scary. And one of my best friends is training to be a midwife, and my other best friend is training to be a teacher. So I totally get, you know, not personally, because I haven't been out. Well, I've obviously been in the shops, but obviously all of us are thinking, oh my gosh, there's a cough. But we can't possibly think that everyone that has a cough is going to infect us all of the time, because we'll have, I mean, obviously that is a possibility, but it's this paranoia that will overwhelm us, and then we won't have a sane, I mean, Ollie just coughed then, we won't have sane thoughts about anything. And I think this is where the panic buying comes from. And, you know, totally, I get the wanting to feel in control. And I mean, I can relate it also again back to feeling blind. And when I wanted to feel in control, when, you know, my eyesight was taken, I went on the bike for hours a day and was like, I can control this. And, you know, I said to myself, you know, I will be a this, and at this time I will do this. And all of my life became about scheduling, and it drove me insane. And I think as humans, we can't feel out of control, but this is something, you know, even when Boris Johnson is on the telly and everyone's going, well, how long is schools going to be closed for? We don't like the fact that he says he doesn't know. And I think, I mean, I don't like it because I'm quite a, you know, scheduled person, but I think, how do we just think, right, let's do a puzzle? It's so hard, you know. Anyway, anything to add, Ollie?
Yes, okay, let's have a look. We've got Lamsey1 who says, I am 25. One day I hope I will find the love you have together. Kiss, kiss, kiss. No words, just how did you find each other? Then, just to catch up on the comments. Everything blind. They about cancelled everything here and closed down gyms, schools, businesses and flights.
Yeah, yeah.
Hadassah Benson says graduation. I don't know if that will happen.
Yeah. Oh no.
Pretty Nut Guy says, I've been trying to cheer people up with funny posts on Facebook. People say I've been creasing them up. And then Teresa Holton has just posted, I'm so sorry to hear this, Lucy. And then Heather H, though this has been now answered in the comments, when was our wedding for?
Yeah, our wedding was in May. Oh my gosh, honestly, guys, I just love every single one of you. I think it's really about staying happy at this time. If I can do more and more live streams about different topics, I think I might do like live streams about you know, I don't know, playing games or something I can do. I'm thinking of all different bits and bobs in trying to rack my brains to stay positive. I mean, me and Ollie are doing different recipes. Ollie's got this recipe, plain recipe book that I bought him ages ago that he can write things in, and there was nothing written in it, and he had the book on the shelf, I would say, for like 3 years, and he's just doing that. Ollie's making music, I'm writing blog posts. You know, I'm really like, wow, we're in. Do we, I don't know, spring clean out our closets? I don't know,
or
wardrobes.
Just create more chaos with
Yeah.
more and more cooking.
Yeah, a lot more washing up recently. I'm like, Ollie, I want to bake, and it's like 10 p.m. Ollie's like, Luce.
Yeah.
But why not? Why
To be fair,
not?
I'm like seasoning my pans at like whatever time
You
in the
are?
morning.
Ollie's got these woks, right? And they're Chinese style woks. What are they?
Well,
They're like
actually
cast
from, like,
iron.
Chinese supermarkets
Oh
and
my
things.
gosh, they're
Not cast
so
iron.
well when you
Steel.
cook in them. It's, I don't know, sorry sweetheart.
Yeah.
You can tell I'm not up on all of this, but when he cooks in them, it's like the most glorious food. You know, it's just so beautiful. I love these pans. But for him to season them in the first place, he has to like heat them up. It stinks out my whole house. I'm getting the air freshener. Ollie's like, you're making me choke, Luce. And it's so funny. But, you know, when they're seasoned, it's like stir fries for days. So he's done that. He's got 2 more to season these pans. And I'm like, oh my gosh, please give me a break. So he's given me a week break before you season the next one, aren't you, babe?
Got another what to season.
It's just, you know, it's something else.
So,
yeah.
just to get you up to date, David Hurd, 1995. Really important question time. I'm watching on YouTube and also on Instagram.
Love it.
And
Dave.
one of them is
That's
flipped,
my bestie friend.
and he can't work out which one, and it's driving me nuts.
Oh, one's flipped.
So
yeah, see, right, okay, Dave is one of my best friends, and he should know my face right now. Which one is right? Dave Howard, 1995. Is it YouTube or is it Instagram?
I know which one.
Do you?
Uh-huh.
Well, apparently one of them's flipped, guys. I don't know. Anyway, sorry.
Raise your right hand up, Lee.
My right hand.
Yes. There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell me in the comments if you have vision. I don't. This is all vision witchery. I don't understand. Haven't seen anything for 7 years, guys. Give me a break.
Okay, so
what
we
we
got
doing?
XNuttyZazX, who says, I follow you. You're amazing. I want to send you a message about something else. No coronavirus. Hope can help soon. Sorry to hear your news. I was in tears seeing you buying your wedding dress.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then Poems for Birds. I stress mopped my kitchen floor and cleaned both the bathrooms at 2 a.m.
Honestly, I'm obsessed with cleaning. I don't know if you guys know this about me. You probably don't. Ollie is probably laughing from inside right now. But I absolutely love cleaning. I love Method sprays, cleaning products, the smell of everything. Anyway, you're getting me on my soapbox now. But basically, I love cleaning. And, oh yeah, actually, I didn't really. Anyway, I've got this mop. It's like the best mop ever.
You've shown everyone.
I have shown everyone that comes round. Johnny, Jem, they've all seen me mop. It's so funny. It's just so liberal. I might show you guys me mop.
Okay.
Tell me if you want to see me mop. I'm honest. Am I old? I don't know. He's like,
I don't think they need to see you up, please.
why? It's important. It smells gorgeous. Anyway, it makes me feel happy.
Smell over the phone.
Yeah.
Well, the
Over the video. Yeah,
live
anyway.
stream.
Yeah, sorry,
Okay.
guys.
Claire says, Shakespeare wrote King Lear and Macbeth whilst in quarantine during the plague. You and Ollie will change the world in quarantine with all your creativity. Emma
Aw.
Louise says, Insta is flipped. Poems for Birds says, it's getting crazy here in America with people panicking.
Yeah.
Someone was held up at gunpoint for their groceries.
Oh, that is such a shame. Oh, guys, if you didn't join the stream at the start, I'm just going to reiterate, if you guys don't need to order groceries online that come to the door, please leave the slots for VI, elderly,
Anyone
wheelchair
just
users, because I've seen a lot, just in my community especially, I don't know what it's like in other communities, but the VI community, they're not getting slots until the middle of April, so they're going hungry, which I just can't bear. So yeah, I'm sure you lovely peeps haven't done that and you're going out to the shop, but just so we know, and we're not getting all those slots, got to leave them for other lovely peeps as well. Anything else?
Emma Louise, what's so special about your mop? I would love to see it now. Just to know why it's so special. And then we've got David Howard in capital letters saying, we want the mop.
Oh, we want.
You know, guys, show us your mop. Southern Levine, show. Tanta Kazu, show us your mop. David Howard, hashtag
Shall I go
mop.
get it?
Lee Jordan, hashtag show your mop.
Right, I'm going.
Oh my god.
See, they're egging me on now, Ollie. They're egging
She's
me
gone
on.
to get her
I'm
mop,
going in
guys.
the conservatory. Hang on, I'm just unlocking the conservatory, people. 2 ticks.
I think it's on the other side, Lou.
Huh?
I think it's on the other side
No, I
now.
put it here.
It's moved. It's by the dog bowl stuff.
Oh, okay.
Shall I come and rescue you?
Oh, everything's been moved.
Oh, roll up.
They'd rescue me, babe.
Right, you go sit back down.
He's coming to. Is Olga got off as well? Everyone's left, guys. Everyone's left. I've got my jammy bots on. Are you gonna see?
I think so. Okay, you're in position.
Right,
Okay.
Olga, don't.
Here's the mop.
Right. This is why it's so amazing. Right, this is me mop. If you want me to do an extra video about it, don't
I'm
you
gonna
worry.
hop
I've got your
over.
back. So basically, this is like a square bit on the end. It's a flash mop. It was only a tenner, I promise. I don't know why it's making me so happy, but basically, this is blind girl mopping at its best because I have these, I have these like wipes that go on the end of that. It's like a foam pad thing, and then you just attach them to little holes around the back. If you guys can't see this, hopefully I'm describing it well. Am I describing that well, Ollie?
I think you're
You
describing
basically
it well.
wrap the wipe round, and then you wipe. The wipe smells amazing, and then you just like take the wipe off, and then you still have your mop.
And you're sorted.
There you go. No water required. Nothing.
All right, I'll go
Don't
put the
you-
mop away.
You can leave it. Don't worry.
I'll do-
Anyway, yeah. So that's me mop.
So, Victoria Mother says Melanie Murphy in Ireland here on YouTube had to also cancel her wedding and they
Yeah,
got
I
married at
heard.
a courthouse. This
I need
past
to speak
Saturday.
to Melanie. I think we had like an email exchange a while ago. Well, but I feel for her because our weddings were so close together. Yeah, it's so rubbish because you just think about this day for 2 years, and I've done so much decorating and thinking about every little aspect down to like what paper plates I want and you know how glittery everything is. Oh, Olga's saying hello. Oh my gosh, Olga, please. Olga's in there.
Table.
I know, is she knocking the
No,
table?
it's okay.
Sorry guys, it's a bit of a shambles. This is what quarantine is like. I mean, I don't know where Olga is compared to the camera.
She's right in the camera.
Oh, anyway, Olga went on a plane the other day, guys. Was that last week? Or the week before?
Yeah, I think you've mentioned that already.
Have I mentioned that on the last week's live stream? She was you were amazing, weren't you, Gorgie? Hey? Her breath stinks quite a lot, guys. She's like Cara. Any more cues? Oh.
Okay, so we have
Did everyone like me mop? I didn't get some
you got some
probably everyone hates me
happiness
mop.
for the mop.
There we go.
So David Howard says
Moving on.
OMG, Olga was behind you. Surprise of the decade when you got up.
Yeah, Olga's been on the chair on the
Latoya
sofa.
Man says
Probably not the
at
best.
David. Tanta Kazu says all gone for the mop. Kind of laughter face. Fitty Nuts guy says
What
Ollie,
is
get on the
going on?
couch. It's hard to hear you. Is it Ollie or Ollie? It's the second spelling.
What?
I'm not in any state
OLLIE?
to, yeah, I'm not in any spot to.
He hasn't had a shower. He needs to do his hair if he's going to come on. But Ollie. No, maybe he'll come on.
on. David Howard 1995 says blind girl mopping at its best can be a slogan for your channel.
Yeah.
Heather H says I have a mop that you can wash the bottom pad / factory part. It is very cool. Heather H says
I
so I
love it.
understand about being
It's
excited
just
about mops.
Hashtag mop life.
Footy Nut guy says she's top of the mops.
I actually
Tony
like
Dudley
that.
says she uses a similar mop.
Yes, everyone loves mop. Anyway, should we go off mops
And
now?
you've got ex Natina Zaz says OMG yesterday Lad Baby was buying penis pasta from Ann Summers until the kids it was elephant pasta.
Oh, actually,
So
who
it's
had
toilet roll shortage.
who had penis
and Lucy
pasta?
Edwards mop.
Someone had penis pasta though. Oh, was it Jamie and Sharba's penis party?
That didn't have penis pasta.
Oh, but anyway, it was amazing. There was penis straws at my hen do as well. It's just yeah,
It's always
fabulous.
Good.
Always good to have a bit of a
Blueberry
laugh.
says, hi from Co-Mayo in Ireland.
Ooh,
County Mayo, that is.
Co-Mayo.
Olga says Lucy. how far-
Co-Mayo, Ollie.
They wrote co and then mayo.
Oh,
I had
okay.
to like.
Oh,
I read it initially and I was like, oh yeah, County Mayo.
Yeah.
Olga says, Lucy, how far from London do you live?
Oh, that will always be a mystery.
I think you said last week.
Yeah. I live around 50 miles away from London. And everyone thinks that it's really far to get into London from where I live, but it's literally like not far at all.
No, it's half an hour.
Yeah,
so.
it's about half an hour.
Ben Lewis says, have you got any Braille books that you would recommend? Because he's been reading them all.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I would just read Harry Potter. I would go on to the RNIB. What if the RNIB, they've got a different, it's not called,
They've got Overdrive, which is
that's not called that, it's not called that anymore, sweetheart. They've
No, it's
changed
not.
it.
I don't
Anyway,
know.
I think, are we being boring? I feel like there's no point. After me mop, it's all gone downhill. Olga's having
That
a
was
bit
the
of a...
pinnacle of excitement.
That was just the excitement, it's peaked. And now it's like, oh, well, why is she still rambling on? She take a few more and then I'm going to go.
All right, let me have a look.
Oh dear.
The World Health Organization has said that dogs can't get the virus. so they can come out of quarantine. To be clear, who let the dogs out? Says Footy Nut
Oh,
Guy.
that you know what? That's really good because I heard that a dog in Hong Kong had it, and then I was really worried about Olga because she's my child. So I don't know. If they said they can't get it, then that's always good, isn't it?
Yeah. Zaz 1241 says, "Hey, I'm sorry to hear about you having to cancel your wedding. I'll have a
Yeah.
watch. I'm keen to find out if you ever got the irregular choice shoes." Ooh, I don't think I can know the answer to this in front of
Dun
everyone.
dun dun. Yeah, no, we're not. I can't divulge that. I'm really sorry, but I have got a video that I will release when all of this is over. That is currently in editing. That was gonna be released
In May.
in May.
But you're gonna have to wait another year.
But you're gonna well, not another year, but I will release it at some point, and that will have the answer
I'll just
in
have
it.
to hide it.
Ollie won't be editing that one. I will.
XTG16 says, "How are you?"
I'm fine, thank you, honey. Thank you for asking. As I said at the start of the live, I think we're just, getting used to the idea that we're not getting married this year anymore, and got to give notice again and everything. So yeah, it's been a bit of a whirlwind, cancelling everything, postponing everything. Luckily, we haven't lost that much money. So yeah, it all works out for the best, and I'm just glad that we're not going to put our family at risk ultimately by coming to our wedding because of the coronavirus. So it's just scary times. But overall, I'm all right. I'm with my Ogbog and I'm with my Ollie Bobs, and we're safe, and I hope you guys are too. Please stay safe. Thinking of you all, to be honest. Last couple of cues
so
are...
I'll read them all out quickly.
Okay.
So they're all YouTube based. KTB says, "Hey Lucy." Ben Lowe says, "RNIB reading service. But I've read all the Harry Potter books." Laura L says, "Will it be hard on Olga to be home so much and not out working?" KTB
Yes,
says,
it will.
For you, what books do you like?" Footy Nut Guy says, "Can you recommend a beginner's mental health audiobook? Asking as I have friends who have issues and I want to be able to help them out."
Beginner's mental health, yeah.
Seven Levine says that she likes honey.
Okay, so I love the art of not giving a F***CK. I don't like swearing on my channel. Yeah, no, I love that book. I can't remember who it's by, but it really helps my mental health. I love it. It's probably not that zen, but I think the author is amazing. Yes, it is going to be quite hard on Olgie, not having masses of time to walk around the streets and things, but I think
we have been playing with her in the evenings.
We have been playing with her, running around the garden. I think we're going to have to take her for a free run, which is her walk in quotation marks for normal doggies and pets.
She had a bit of a work today.
She did have a bit of a work today because we took Ollie's season ticket back to the train station, and he got a bit of a refund because he's not going into work, he's working from home. Yeah, pretty good. But so I don't know, I think I will try and get her out, but bless her. Yeah, I think I'll let you know on how Olga's dealing in the coronavirus quarantine. She's just looking at you. She's looking at the camera. Anyway,
no, she's not.
Okay.
Shall I finish off with
Yeah,
the
just last one.
Okay.
I'm addicted to lives. I love lives so much.
I'll take this as the last question. Any advice for flirting as a blind woman? I'm low vision and have such a hard time trying to be approachable and still feel safe. Also, I love your content. Makes me feel seen.
Oh, thanks, honey. What I would say is, on your first date, eat finger food. Gotta love some pizza. That was my first date with Ollie Bob's. So I was just able to, pick at my food rather than having a bit of spag bol or some sort of sauce around my face, and Ollie be like, "Oh, I'm sure he wouldn't have judged me anyway, because a lovely partner wouldn't judge." But finger food is the best. I would say getting to know them on an app is probably quite good in some ways, even though you obviously have to be careful who you're chatting to. I would say going out face-to-face dates right now, but it's kind of like not the best idea.
Perfect time for online dating.
Yeah, perfect time for online dating, definitely. Because obviously self-isolation. So just make sure you're safe. Maybe take someone who doesn't look like they're coming with you to the first date, but sort of, you know, is behind. Also, make sure to go to a location maybe you're comfortable with and that you've done a route with your guide dog or your cane beforehand. Practice your makeup. Makeup is so important for me. It might not be as important for you guys, but I absolutely love it. I love the feel, the touch, the smell of makeup. It really makes me feel loosey. So maybe practice that and have a few zen moments. Make sure there's lots of candles and smelly things where you might favourite perfume. Just make sure that you're friends first before you take anything too fast, I think. Would you say, Ol?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Ollie's my best friend, and it sounds really like get a bucket out, but we really were best friends before we started dating. We chatted for about 7 months. So yeah, online actually. So there was not loads of verbal not verbal, there was verbal communication obviously, but not loads of visual cues that I had to make sense of. Yeah, so there we go then. Thank you so much for coming into my self-isolation live stream. As always, I'll see you next Wednesday for another live, and I'll be doing an upload very, very soon on my YouTube channel. So watch this space. Again, please take care, honeys, and I will see you very soon for a new one. Bye!
Okay, ending. And this
Dun, dun,
one's
dun.
ending. Ending.